Hi everyone, Angus Campbell here, Tuesday the 19th of August 2025. Right, this is a bit of a postscript really. Got a call from the owner of Trev's Trident just to say that they wanted to start the bike up, obviously to keep the battery charged, keep the oil out of the sump, etc. And everything was dead. So one of the family took the battery away to get charged, but it didn't need much charge, and so I said, leave it with me, let's go over and we'll have a quick look at it. And the first thing was that we found was the fuse had blown. So we can sort that out and we'll check it to see if there's anything untoward that's shorting anywhere. But there's a couple of quick jobs to do. And the first one is, as everybody kindly pointed out, what we thought was a superfluous bracket that sits on there and goes behind the silencer is the stop for the main stand, so that it doesn't hit the silencer on the underside. So we need to fit that. And the other thing is that I think the left-hand carb float is sticking a little bit. I noticed the spindle was a little bit sort of tight, so we'll try and remove the left-hand float bowl on its Tod. And the best way to do that probably is take the fuel line off at the top, remove the banjo if we can, and then we should be able to remove that float bowl and have a quick look at it. But we'll put the fuel on first and have a look. So yeah, just a quick little postscript on the bike. Got some fuses, we'll check a few things out. Right, we got the carb float bowl off okay. So I've got to be a bit careful, don't damage that filter. There we go. And what was happening was that the float here was tight on that spindle, and the spindle was jammed, as it should be, in its slots in the float bowl. So it meant when you push down the float with the tickler, it was too stiff on that spindle and its little fulcrum areas there to return, but it's nice and loose now. I did notice it was a bit stiff actually when I put the carb together and didn't do anything about it, so that's my fault. So we'll put that together and that should be fine now. As you can see, I've put the what would you call it? The bracket on in there anyway to it's this centre stand stop. That's it, main stand stop bracket is back on. I'll get my terminology right. And also I found the issue with it blowing fuses. We had a short on the side lights up in the headlight here, and I think the reason why is because we've got slightly bare ends and stuff. I don't mind it on the earth side. Where are we? It's these two. Yeah, that one and that one. So we need to insulate those a little or push them in a bit more. Would help if you could see, wouldn't it? And we should be all right with that. Now I've got this out and move those away from the headlight shell. The side lights turn on without blowing the fuse. So this is a good test of the new fuses. Luckily I bought a pack of 10. Right, let's get this carb back together. Do a bit of insulation in the headlight and then we'll fire her up. Okay, carb float bowl all back together, and she's tickling and the float's not sticking down. Believe me, that's just drips from the tickling. There you go. Before the float would stick down and it would keep flooding unless you tapped the float bowl. I'm not doing that anymore. Excellent. Right, so we can get the side panel on. The new fuse in there, which is fine. Oh, actually, just in case we're messing about with the electrics when we're doing some insulating up front, and I blow the fuse again. We'll leave the side panel off until last, and let's go and tidy up the headlight. There she is. Nice quiet motor. Not ticking over too bad, but it's a bit cold. But picking up fine. She is still cold. Yeah, not warm yet. Struggling a bit with no choke, but anyway, that's for me tickling it a bit too vigorously, I think. Okay, fuel off. Let's twist that tap round a bit, it's too close to the seat. Right, there we go. So just a little postscript, just a few teething problems, but sorted out, and that'll do. Thanks very much everybody for following the course of this. As I say, I think at some point it is going to be up for sale. A bit of hair of it when it is, I'll let you know. Cheers everybody, see you all again soon.